Hey guys, Food Ranger here, and today I'd like to talk to you about a survival food storage guide. And specifically, we're going to talk about 3 items that you need to stock up on now before they're gone. Now, how do you prepare to survive a food crisis? Well, many people are preparing for an emergency situation, but the problem is there's so much information out there, it's hard to know what to do. And so in this video, I'd like to tell you 3 items that you need to stock up on now. One of the first items that you need to stock up on, of course, is water. And you can do this one of 2 ways. You could either empty out your 2-liter bottles of soda, such as Coke or Dr. Pepper or Pepsi, whatever you're drinking. And when you get done with that, rinse it out with some soap and hot water, and then fill it up with filtered water. Or you could have bottled water at the store. Go buy that. Now, how much water do you need, whichever method you use? Well, you need 2 liters per person each day, is what the experts recommend. At least 2 liters per person each day. And as I mentioned, the cheapest way to do this is to empty 2-liter soda bottles out. Rinse them out with some soap and water, and on the rinse cycle, be sure that you rinse it out at least 3 times to get all the soap and everything out. Then you can either fill it, like I mentioned, with tap water or with some filtered water, whatever you prefer. And you can store it in a cool, dark place below 72 degrees. And this is important to prevent bacterial growth in your water. Now, canned food. Very important item to stock up on. It's great for emergency food storage. It requires very little prep time. And you want to look for items that have a shelf life of at least a year or longer. I'd recommend that you buy what you normally would eat anyway, because a lot of people have a tendency to just buy something for an emergency, and then they'll look in their pantry a year later and it'll still be there. And it'll not only be there, but it'll be expired. And so don't stock up on items that you really know you're not going to eat. I mean, just use your gut, use your intuition about it, and if you know you don't like Spam, then don't stock up on Spam. If you know you like chicken noodle soup, though, you can stock up on that. You probably will eat that within the next year. Same with canned vegetables or canned fruits. If you know you're going to eat it within the next year, then go ahead and get some of that. Now, another item you need to stock up on are dry goods. These require a little bit more prep time. The shelf life does last longer, and these include rice, beans, pasta, mac and cheese, dehydrated milk, and dehydrated fruits and vegetables. Again, these are items that you really need to have in your food storage at some point, because if a crisis were to last a little bit longer than anticipated and nothing ever goes as planned, especially in a crisis situation, then you'll want to have these items on hand, because they will definitely get you through the crisis. Now let's talk about some more dry goods to stock up on. You want to stock up on some items that require no cooking. These are items that you can eat quickly. And these would include energy or breakfast bars, almonds, trail mix, peanut butter. Some other items you want to stock up on are instant coffee. If you drink coffee in the morning, or a cappuccino, or whatever you like to drink, get some instant coffee or instant cappuccino that you can put in a cup, throw some hot water in there, and drink it in the morning to get your morning shot of caffeine. When people don't have their caffeine, especially in a crisis situation, they become very irritable. And if this is something you're normally used to, be sure that you get it so that you can think clearly, and again, it's just something that you're used to anyway. Now what I'd like to do is, while you're watching this video, is I'd like to invite you to click on the link below this video and visit my website. It's called foodcrisisguide.com/sp3/. And on that website, you can sign up to watch a free video. And the video is titled 37 Food Items You Can't Get in the Coming Disaster and May Not Survive Without. Um, it's a very informative video. It explains the situation in a little bit more detail as to what is probably going to lead up to this food crisis that's coming. And it'll also mention some other items you want to stock up on as well. It's important that you watch this video now before the food stores and the shelves in the food stores look like this. If you get to a situation where they look like this, then you're out of luck. So you need to prepare now and prepare your family now for a food crisis that could potentially be on its way very soon. So visit this website, just click on the link below, foodcrisisguide.com/sp3/ and get the information that you need to help prepare your family for the next food crisis. Hope this information has helped, and I look forward to talking to you again.